What's up, gang? New deck. This deck, the Totem Flower Essence deck, was sent to me by Rachel White, the creator of this deck, for me to try out. She saw the unboxing video I did for the Totem Tarot on my channel and wanted to get my opinion on this. So let's break it open. I am so excited. Thank you, Rachel. You're the first creator to reach out and offer me a deck, and I appreciate that. Well, no, there is Chris Butler. So this is awesome. I saw some minis of what these are. I left them in the other room. Son of a gun. Okay, so Totem Tarot does have an ISBN number. Look at this. This is a $60 deck. And if it's anything like the Totem Tarot, which deals with the archetypes, I'm going to love it. Let's see. Okay, right away, I'm loving it. It's got books. I'm not going to look in the box. I'm not. Not until it's time. So, the Totem Flower Essence deck. This arrives at a perfect moment because my best friend Joey, she's a green witch, and she is teaching me herb lore and flowers and plants, and I am just, this is a sign that this is the right path for me. I'm following through in the right direction. So yes, I find that tools make their way into my hand at the right moment in my life. So how to use the Totem Flower Essence deck. The Totem Flower Essence deck can be used both as a learning resource and as a divinatory tool. That's what I was hoping they were going to say. So for education, for those interested in flower essences or spiritual herbalism more broadly, this deck can provide robust and highly differentiated detail on the energies attributed of various plants, flowers, herbs, and trees. If you're, however, using it for divination, as a tool of divination, the Totem Flower Essence deck can be leveraged much like a tarot deck or oracle deck, arming the user with a line of sight into the energy, body, spiritual experiences and or needs, and potential energetic and material solutions for better living, including flower essences. At Totem, we use the Totem Flower Essence deck in the following focus card spreads, i.e. types of readings for insight. You can do your single daily draw. Let's see what we got. The past, present, future. Ah! One of my favorites. A chakra spread. Oh, see, but they go from the top down. I read my spread from the bottom up. I'm sure that, Let's do this, because I want to see how they go from the top down. And this is bringing spirit into reality. When I do my chakra spreads, I'm starting in the material realm and looking into the higher realms. I think that's why I prefer doing it that way. But let's do this and see what happens. As my friend says, fuck around and find out. All right. Okay, it's got the same design. I'm loving that. The flower of life. Oh, I found my little pink knife, you guys. In case you were wondering. Look at that. First card, right out. The Phoenix is my totem spirit. It brings change. Let me see if I could. There we go. All right. So, Phoenix. Made of acacia tree. Okay, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. I am very excited, you guys. I love new decks. Phoenix, made of acacia tree. Chakra, sacral, element, fire. The acacia tree is the biblical burning bush. See, I didn't know that. Sparking prophetic visions and personal transformation. Acacia tree. Flower essence ignites the totem animal medicine. I'm in the Southwest, so medicine is a powerful thing out here. Of the mythical phoenix, death, rebirth, and the ability to rise from the ashes. Acacia tree flower essence supports major lifestyle changes, such as job, relationships, and home, and is ideal for anyone experiencing their astrological Saturn return. Yeah, Saturn return. Saturn return only happens every 12 years, I believe. So it's where we examine, where we be smart and make decisions. Positive qualities, embracing the new and transformative. Bravery in the midst of change. Willingness to release that which no longer serves. Self-belief. I'm loving this already. Patterns of imbalance. So I guess that would be reverse readings. I love that these are oracle cards that have a reversed meaning. Patterns of imbalance, clinging to previous roles, relationships, or selves that no longer serve. Fear of the unknown, tendencies towards inaction and stasis. So it's the Judgment card in reverse, basically, if we read it this way. All right. So I am warning you now, I am going to do that full chakra spread at the end. So this might be a long video. I don't know. You can scan ahead if you want. The bee's knees, made of bee balm. Bees are very special to me in my religious practice. The real deal, made of bergamot. Bergamot is important in my game playing. I have a character named Bergamot. Black mirror, made of black mirror iris. This is gorgeous. All right, let's talk about the quality of the card for a second. First of all, they're not matte. They're not glossy. They're like that plain card reflective. I'm okay with that. I can handle that. They look like they're going to be very easy to shuffle. They're the same cardstock like the Darkwood Tarot, if you have that. Liquid Sunshine, made of Black-Eyed Susan. This was my grandmother's favorite flower. So every time I see Black-Eyed Susans on the side of the road, I think of my grandma. Suit of armor, made of borage. I don't know what borage is. I'm sure Joey will know. Empath, made of bougainvillea. When I was a kid, we had a secret space, which was known to everybody in town, really. But it was overgrown bougainvillea, and that was our fort inside of it. Sanctuary, made of canna indica. Yeah. Totem animal, made of cardinal flower. These are really pretty, you guys. Cat's meow, made of catnip. The witching hour, made of chamomile. I like the made of part of all these cards. Liquid courage, made of clover. Rainmaker, made of creosote. So many plants to learn. Made of cypress. This is really going to help me learn my trees and plants. It really will. I can't believe it's perfectly timed like that. That's just awesome. Summer, made of dandelions. That's what I associate dandelions with. summer as a kid. Oracle made of delphinium. Delphinium makes me think of my uncle. He was a florist. He taught me a lot about flowers when I was a kid. Reclaim Yourself, made of desert rose. I love the plant. Hate the name. I used to work at a place called that. Immune System, made of echinacea. Maid Mother Crone, made of evening primrose. Oh, I need to... No, I'm not going to peek. I was going to see how many cards are in here. Underworld, made of hellebore. Dude, no matter what your vibe, this deck seems to be covering all bases. I don't like decks that are too cutesy-whoopsy. This is not a cutesy-whoopsy deck. A good buzz made of hemp. Joey, card number 21, girl. That's our card. The North Star, made of Indian shot. Liquid Moonlight, made of jasmine. I love night blooming jasmine. I'm going to try to plant some around my house. I live in the desert, though, so certain plants just won't survive. Serenity Now, made of lavender. Lavender is associated with my Lord Hermes. Archangel, made of blue lace. Iris. Dead Grandma, made of marigold. Okay, marigolds are used in ancestor work, especially on Day of the Dead altars. Feast, made of mesquite. This is a very common tree here. I do want to plant a mesquite in my front yard too. I know that will grow. Muse, made of Mexican torch sunflower. Any card that has a butterfly on it, I'm here for. Chill Pill. Take a chill pill, Bill. Made of Meyer lemon flower. Detox, made of milk thistle. I like the darker cards. I like the coloration. I'm actually reading a book right now about baneful herbs and how they can cure. I think that's why I like the darker vibe to this. Wake Up, made of milkweed. Newly minted, made of mint. That makes sense. Morning Glory, made of morning glory. Gentlemen. Lucid Dream, made of mugwort. I make mugwort pillows and crumble a little up in my weed to smoke it. I learned that trick from Joey. Orange Glow, made of nasturtium. Peace, made of olive tree. I know the mythology behind that. It has to do with Poseidon and Athena. Outspoken, made of orange trumpet. Spiritual Gangsta. I'm loving this freaking deck. It speaks my language. I am not a gentle card reader. I am somebody who will tell you the ugly along with the good. So I appreciate cards like this. Made of palo verde, which I know will grow out here where I live also. Plumed Serpent. Oh boy. Made of passion flower. I appreciate the little numbers in the corner too. Garden of Eden, made of pomegranate flower. I may have to buy this deck for Joey. Astral Travel, made of poppy. This is my birth flower. That's all I'm going to say about that. I had a youth. White Magic, made of queens and lace. Oh no, that means there's going to be a dark magic card in here. Alpha Draconis, made of red flame iris. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I really do like the dark deck. And if the creators are watching this, which I'm assuming they will be, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a dark deck come out of Baneful Herbs and Flowers. That would be phenomenal. You know, something along the lines of Hecate's Garden, which we don't really know what herbs were in Hecate's Garden these days, but self-defense, made of red yarrow. The artist did a really, really good job on these, you guys. The creator, awesome, with the Thug Rose. Look at that. Made of... Come on! This deck is speaking my frickin' language. Medieval Medicine, made of rosemary. I like the darker... I'm gonna be honest. I'm loving the whole deck. And I know it's one that I could read reversals with, so that has a lot to do with it. I have the door open. I don't know if you hear cars going by. My little fur goblin is looking out the door and being quiet, so I just left it. Holy Water, made of sage. Okay. Love Potion, made of scarlet sage. Dragon Lady, made of snapdragon. Better Help, made of stinging nettle. Sacred Temple, made of tea olive. Time is on my side, made of time. That is awesome. You know, I know a lot of my friends who are going to like this deck. I'm sure that Selena will like it. Miss Tarot D. Tiger Lily, made of tiger lily. Joey's going to like it. Nicole. Romper Bumper Stomper Boo. All my kids are going to like it too. Fountain of Youth, made of tomorrow leaf. That's pretty cool. Crown of Stars, made of tuber rose. Goddess, made of tulip. You did a great job creating this deck. I'm just telling you that now. A lot of the plant oracles, and I'm going to show you one when we're done, that I do not like, I appreciate. Sweet Dreams, made of valerian. Every time I hear valerian, I think Valerian Steel from Game of Thrones. Rehab, made of wormwood. Inner Child, made of zinnia. Starseed, made of sweet pea. Somebody called me a starseed today. That was made me giggle. All right, so what I'm gonna do is change the camera. Okay, now let's see how they shuffle. And that's more my screw up than theirs. It's a deck that feels like it should have more cards, so it's a little difficult for me to shuffle. But that's just me. I have jacked up hands. There's always other ways to do it. What I do know about these, check this out. They're gonna fan perfectly. All right, so a lot of the times when I can't shuffle a deck, we do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I love that they fan that way. That means I'll be able to use them well, and they're going to go in my working deck. I can tell you already. My working pile. Okay. So how far up do we have here in camera? Oh, that's not very far. So let's do this. Okay. Let's see if we can raise it further. Okay, kids, that's as good as we're going to get. So that means I've got up to the edge to play with. All right. Now, this is the way I lay down my cards. We're going to do them from the top, right? Yeah. There's not enough room. So, we'll have to do it this way. So on the crown chakra, let's see what it says. Spiritual gangsta made of Palo Verde. Card number 38. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to... Palo Verde flower essence supports energetic resilience, resourcefulness, and strength in the face of challenging situations. So it's a strength card. Resilience and optimism, regardless of external conditions. Resourcefulness, ability to turn very little into much, enduring challenges to achieve goals. Okay. That's good. And this is for everybody, not just me. All right. So we've got the Phoenix card in reverse. And that is pattern of imbalance. Okay. Fire drill mentality. Difficulty motivating unless in emergency. So you just can't get your shit together. Addiction to adrenaline and or chaos. Adrenal fatigue. So this is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for me. That change that should be happening isn't. So we've got two cards very similar. Spiritual. I guess the whole deck is spiritual, but alright, so what do we have next? And this was the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra is our psychic awareness. This is what our intuition is telling us. And our intuition is telling us that we're blocked. So in the throat chakra, we have Goddess made of tulip. Which is true, because when I do my videos, I speak of the gods constantly. I am a good dog, as I call myself. I don't do much. It's the gods taking action with using me. All right, so positive qualities. Yes, it's right side up. Connection to sacred sexuality, embodiment of human experience while being psychic, balanced spiritual and physical aspects. Yes, and that is true. I try to speak the truth. I try to speak the real things, not just what people want to hear. That's not the type of reading I'm going to do. I act as an oracle, if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, for Lord Hermes, which allows me to touch on a lot of different deities. Yeah. So we've got immune system made of echinacea in the heart chakra. Now, heart chakra is where we meet with other people. It's our transpersonal heart, that give and take. When the immune system is down here, it says that, let's double check, make sure. Bumpy navigation of life transitions and hormonal changes, mood swings. Yes, so this would indicate some emotional healing that needs to take place, that there's something, some medicine you're having trouble swallowing, all right, a pain somebody caused that needs healing. These are very easy to work with, in case you're wondering. I mean, I'm getting clear feelings and clear images off of them. So they are. Thank you for this gift, Rachel. This is now a standard in my arsenal. And I've got about 15 to the left of me and 15 to the right of me, and a couple decks behind me, and about 40 in front of me, and another 20 behind. I surround myself with decks, but I only use a very limited amount of them in professional readings. This is going into my professional reading. So we've got wake up. So let's see what the wake up card, milkweed. This is our solar plexus. Shush, 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 31. Milkweed. I don't know. I'm going to take a guess before I look it up. I thought milkweed. No, I can't. Let's just look in the book. Ding dong. Okay. And it's right side up. Okay. Patterns of imbalance. Energetic and... no, right side, sorry. Tackling the day with focus and energy, taking back the reins of one's life, feeling energetically awake, making intentional choices, and taking action accordingly. I like that. So wake up. To have this fall into the solar plexus chakra, which is where our power comes from, that's fuel, baby. You got this. Sacral chakra, which is sweet dreams made of valerian. Valerian. I don't normally like skipping through the book, but this is the first time I'm using these. So our sacral chakra is our desires. It's what we want, not need. At least that's how I read them. So it's right side up. Able to enter sleep easily, pleasant dreams, capacity to cultivate tranquility at night, regardless of day's activities, easily release stress. I'm learning this, believe it or not. This is something I'm in the process of. There goes the fur goblin. I knew she was going to be trouble. Ari, get over here in your chair. Come on. Up. Good fur goblin. Good fur goblin. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the process of learning how to sleep, believe it or not. I didn't like going to sleep because that is when I didn't have control over my gifts, and my dreaming just kind of was getting out of control. It's not that I stopped dreaming, it's that I stopped looking at my dreams, which I'm making peace with now. Frickin' shadow work. All right, and our root chakra, lucid dream made of mugwort. Yes, score. That means I'm on the right track. And for everybody out there, this is saying the dreams I'm trying to make into a reality is happening. These two cards together. is how I'm reading that. Sweet dreams and lucid dreams. Not only is it a dream worth reaching for, but I've got a clear direction on where I'm going now, which, to tell you the truth, as a young man, I did not have. So, once again, this is the Totem Flower Essence deck. I'll put a link to the Totem Tarot video I did and to how to purchase these. This was created by Rachel White and Emma Cook, and I am loving it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm even going to keep this freaking nice box. Yep. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Bye.